My attention has been drawn to an account on Twitter impersonating the head of global communication at the Zebec network. So you guys need to pay attention and play safe. Do not fall for the scammer's trick. This account is obviously not part of the Zebec network team. So you guys should take note and then be safe as well. Now, before we proceed, we are going to quickly talk about the Zebec price update, the Zebec liquidation heat map, and also the orders chart in order to get a clear picture. Zebec is also going to be joining a space with Dash, Houdini Swap, and Cryptic Tech App as they discuss how privacy is becoming more important as crypto adoption grows. The date is Tuesday, January 27, 2026. Time is 11 a.m. Eastern Time and 4 p.m. UK time. So yeah, if you're here to like this video, smash the like button, destroy the like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already as well. Zebec just partnered with Tangem few days ago to bring secure self-custody option to their community, and they will be launching a custom Zebec branded Tangem cold wallet soon. More detail is expected to roll out in the coming weeks. The company they just partnered with has over 900,000 followers across all major social media platforms, and the company Tangem is a high-tech company in the blockchain sector, and it was founded in 2017. The headquarters in Zug, Switzerland, with branches in North America, Eastern Europe, and APAC. Our last predictions on ZBCN has been spot on. The last most recent previous one was when I told you guys I'm expecting something like this to happen to the upside, which we weren't able to hold above the 0.0032 as a result of the market sentiment changing to bearish, you get. Now, in the last video, the one I dropped on the 19th of January 2026 for you guys, I told you guys I'm expecting something like this to happen for ZBCN, which is we breaking out of this 0.0032 and then flipping that zone into a support and then pumping directly into this bearish order block territory. I think the same exact stuff happened when we broke out of that 0.0032 as predicted in the previous video. We flipped it into a clean support as predicted and also pumped briefly to the upside to tap into this bearish breaker block before getting a rejection from there, also as a result of the market sentiment changing. If you're paying attention, the entire cryptocurrency market sentiment is now currently in the extreme fear territory. Last week, we briefly tapped into the 49 territory indicating neutral. We were close, we were this close to heading into the grid territory, but the market sentiment changed immediately aggressively as a result of the wars and rumors of wars, thereby leading us and also taking us backward to the extreme fear territory. We are now currently at 25, so fingers crossed. I'm still bullish regardless. I strongly believe we are going to get that bounce on the orders chart we all have been waiting for. And the moment this bounce is happening, ZBCN is going to rally aggressively to the upside as well. Because if you are paying attention to the orders chart against the BTC pair on the monthly time frame, if you're paying attention to the MACD indicator, you would notice the MACD line just crossed above the signal line, which is the orange line. And a cross above to the upside is usually a bullish signal, a bullish pattern. My God, I wish you guys are paying attention. This bullish MACD histogram is going to print more bullish MACD histogram, just like the 2019-2020 MACD histogram. The last time the orders chart got a bounce from here, like a major bounce, was in August 1st, 2019, when the quantitative tightening came to an end. And when I saw that pattern, I knew we were still going to hold above this territory when the quantitative tightening came to an end December 1st, 2025. I was constantly screaming at the top of my voice, telling you guys not to panic sell. Now, I'm expecting a bounce from here to the upside all the way to this price territory around 0.23 for the orders against the BTC pair chart. Now, this orders chart is the ratio total crypto market cap excluding the top 10 and to BTC market cap. So the moment we are getting this bounce is going to be massive for the entire altcoin market and also massive for ZBCN. I think the moment the other chart is getting this bounce, ZBCN is likely to pump more than 10x. Like seriously. So let's talk about the current price of ZBCN real quick, and before we talk about the liquidation heat map as well. Now, if you're paying attention, after we lost, we're unable to hold. We briefly held above it, tapped into the bearish zone I talked about in the previous video, and then got a rejection from there. But I didn't expect we to come back to this range and then start consolidating there. I never saw that coming, to be honest. So when we came back, we tapped into this point of interest I gave you guys several days ago, and the point of interest was between 0.0028 and 0.0027. So when we tapped into that point of interest, we got a bounce to the upside, made an attempt to tap into this range high once again, but failed, and then started consolidating. Now, I think the next price move is going to be determined by what Donald Trump tweets next. It is now obvious Donald Trump tweets are now the indicator, the buy and sell indicator for the crypto space and for the general market. So I won't be surprised at all. And on the 1 hour time frame, ZBCN is currently tapping into this support territory. So ideally, we should get a brief bounce from there to the upside. But I won't still entirely roll out 0.0028 from getting hit. You never can tell. The moment you guys see ZBCN sweeping this low, then nothing is stopping us from tapping into this point of interest once again. The range high is still valid, 0.0032. A flip of that range high into a support is going to mark further uptrend for Zebec network. Let's even pay attention to what the liquidation heat map is saying. Now, going by what the liquidation heat map is saying, we have liquidity on both sides. Liquidity around 0.0030 and also liquidity around 0.00290. Which, if you're going back to the chart, it is obvious that liquidity zone has now printed another range, another internal range inside the previous range. And the internal range is between 0.00290 and also 0.0030. So I think where we have the problem now is we need to overcome this internal range, 0.0030, flip that internal range into a support. Whether we like it or not, it is now an obvious area of concern. The moment we are flipping it into a support, then I'm going to begin to expect further price move to the upside, get a rejection from there, and then finally break out to retest this zone as support before we can start expecting further price move to the upside for ZBCN. So if we are not flipping this 0.0030 zone into a support, then I think ZBCN is likely to consolidate inside this range. The range is between 0.0030 and also 0.0028 to be precise. So that's just it. Overall, I'm still favoring more price move to the upside, considering the orders against the BTC pair chart is still holding up where above this multi-year trend line, and also considering the MACD, the orders against the BTC pair chart on the monthly time frame just printed a bullish histogram. So I think the stars are already aligning, and sooner or later we should begin to expect an aggressive drop on the price of BTC. Dominance to the downside. The last time the BTC dominance crashed aggressively in 2017, we had a life-changing altcoin season that year. Same thing happened in 2021. The market exploded. I think this time around, the market explosion is even going to be more dramatic, parabolic, and diabolical. Like seriously. The moment the BTC dominance starts dropping aggressively, ZBCN is going to explode. That is just it. Like this video if you haven't already. As always, my name is Isaac. Peace out.